I think the Australians are out to get me. Okay, not really. But my last two videos about the floods in New South Wales and Wyangala Dam spillway have gotten interesting comments. And as usual, feedback is mixed. For starters, we have the fans. Well done, sir. Great video from New South Wales. Thank you for explaining it. You're welcome. I'm just doing my best here. I don't pretend to know everything, which is why it's totally fair that some other people had some different feedback. Tell us you don't understand floods by telling us you don't understand floods. That's not misleading. You're misleading. If it reaches the depths of your mom's basement, oh, come on, that's mean. And my favorite, whenever you hear an American accent, the information is false. This is great, and I do not mind being roasted. But then I found a more sophisticated kind of comment. Good vid, but not 100% correct. I live here, mate, and you have no idea. You have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so at this point I'm wondering, maybe I am missing something. Some people encourage me to do more research. And some people offer me additional context. And the fact of the matter is, they're right. I've never been to Australia. And while I know that water always flows downhill, I don't pretend to understand the particular geology or meteorology of this part of the world. But I do know how dams work. That's kind of my thing. But I will concede to not being an expert about this particular flood. And if me posting a video about it offended you, I'm sorry. Just doing my best. And so as I get ready to make my third video, this time correcting my corrections, I come across this. I mean, I don't know what to do with this. For those of you that don't know, this is a contrail. A naturally occurring phenomenon when a bunch of hot air gets exhausted out the back of a jet, and moisture in the air instantly condenses around the particles. Perfectly normal thing. It happens behind any jet or even a meteorite. But some people, when they see a bunch of these crisscrossing the sky, assume that it's the government spraying stuff into the atmosphere. It's not. It's just water vapor. Water vapor that was already there, by the way. Now, cloud seeding is a real thing, but it looks nothing like this. In the real world, cloud seeding is done by spraying silver iodide out of the back of propeller planes just like this one. It's not done by jets, and it's not done at high altitudes. At its very best, this process just mimics the natural process of water droplets forming in clouds, which when they get heavy enough start to fall as precipitation. It only works if there's already sufficient moisture in the atmosphere. As best I can tell, there's never been a case of artificially creating a giant rainstorm out of nothing. You're just helping the natural processes along. And even then, its effectiveness is a little dubious. But that has not stopped many individuals from seeing the contrails crisscrossing the sky and assuming it is geoengineering. It is not geoengineering. In fact, geoengineering is not a real thing. Our ability to influence the climate is real, but it's measured in decades and centuries, not rainstorm by rainstorm. And our ability to affect flooding is much easier on the ground than it is in the sky.